Childhood is a life stage that usually starts when you are 1 or 2 years old and ends when you are 12. I asked some of my little cousins what is the best and the worst things about their childhood. Most of them told me that the best things is playing with their friends, watching movies, and the holidays. As the worst thing about their childhood, everyone told me that is getting grounded or not getting new toys. After childhood begins a new life stage, which is the teenage years. This stage starts when you're 13 and finishes when you are 18. Talking with some of my other relatives, we conclude that the best thing about this stage is meeting new people, getting experience in life, and having more independence. Most of them agree that the worst thing about this stage is trying to fit in and sometimes doing things due to social pressure.
The college years, I think, is one of the most funny part of your life. For example, in those days you only worry about what you're gonna do, what you're gonna eat, yeah, or if the weekend you can stay awake and play video games with your friends. But when I think back those days, I remember that the adult people never takes you seriously, or the school that takes you a lot of time with homework, projects, exams, and things like that. But in general, I think it's a good part of your life. The adulthood. I think it's one of the most difficult parts of your life because you need to calculate taxes, pay your house, food, water, clothes, etc. But in retrospect, I think it's one of the most beautiful parts. You you complete your dreams, you travel around the world, you start a family. Well, in other words, in this part, you enjoy your life.
Then follow senior years. At this stage of life, you will have already lived everything. Generally, you will already have a family, grandchildren, and fulfilled all your goals. The best things about this stage of life is that you will have already made a lifetime. You will have already accomplished all your goals and projects that you have proposed. You will see your children and grandchildren grow up, and you will be full of unconditional love from your whole family and from all the people you will have known throughout your life. Also, at this stage of life, you will have experience in different aspects of life. You will have already lived it all. The bad thing about this stage is that once you are of legal age, you will have fewer capacities than you used to have when you were young. You will be very limited to perform specific activities, and if you don't lead a healthy life, it is very likely that health problems will develop by time.